Sometimes when we dream really big, we get really focused on specific outcomes and expectations that we place on ourselves. And I think the real magic, it actually comes from the experiences you have from just showing up. And it wasn't really until I was going to my aunt's wedding that I used my newfound skills that I had acquired through YouTube and online videos to create a card for my aunt's wedding. It was an LGBT wedding, and I was frantically searching that day for a card that was quirky and contemporary and cute, but really spoke to a lesbian couple. And I really didn't have any luck finding anything. So I whipped up a little drawing on my computer and ended up giving it to them. And the reaction was really heartfelt. And I felt really good about giving what I had created. And that really just sparked an idea for me. I thought, maybe I could look at sentiments and traditional occasions and redefine them just in my own way. I remember getting to a point where we had gone to a couple of national gift shows in Toronto to connect with more retail stores. I was still working full-time, I was still on a couple of boards, and I was still trying to be all the things to all the people that mattered to me. I got an idea to go to New York. It's the biggest stationery show in North America. I'm just gonna see if I can do it, as someone who taught myself how to do this, on the internet. I wonder if I could. I was planning to go in May of 2017. And I remember getting to January with a full plan to go and thinking, I am not ready. And I can remember calling up a friend of mine and saying, I know I told you that I was going to go this year and I had a big plan for it, but I just can't. So instead, I decided to go and explore the show. I wanted to know what I didn't know. I wanted to go and see what it was like and what it felt like and where I would fit and if I could compete at that level. And I'm so glad that I did, because that curiosity led me so much closer to what it is that I needed to do it in a way that felt right and felt meaningful for me. And then I took the next 6 months getting ready for the stationery show in May of 2018. Getting ready for the stationery show earlier this year was single-handedly the most difficult thing I have ever taken on. I grossly underestimated what it would take to get myself to a level where I would feel proud and I would feel validated by the experience of showing up. It broke the perfectionist in me. I think sometimes we can talk ourselves out of things before we even try. And it was a battle against myself showing up at the biggest stationery show on the continent. And we actually did land as finalists in every competition we entered. And if I hadn't just shown up, that wouldn't have happened. One thread that has run throughout my life, in all the decisions that I've made, has been this concept of following your heart. And it really has never led me to a place where I felt regret. I certainly felt disappointment, or I felt like things maybe didn't work out the way that I thought they would. But when I took a look at my life over the last 30 years, it really never has led me astray. And the other cool thing is that when you start to define success by the way you want to feel, rather than the things you want to check off a list, I think it can be really scary. But it feels good. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we're here for?